Hi, my name is Kirk Hamilton, and this is the Staying Healthy Today show. And today's show topic is heart disease. It's not natural or inevitable. I just got finished interviewing Dr. Joel Fuhrman. He's a best-selling author. He's written Eat to Live, End of Diabetes, End of Dieting, and he will come out in April 2016, End of Heart Disease. And he'd written an article in the Journal of Lifestyle Medicine, co-authored a paper where he studied what he calls a nutrient-dense, plant-rich diet style with patients in his practice who had cardiovascular disease. And what he found out basically over several hundred patients and many years doing this is that there was a 27-point reduction in blood pressure. There was a 42% milligram percent drop in LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol. Many people lost more than 50 pounds. And even though the heart disease was the center of the discussion, if you ever listen to Dr. Fuhrman, I'd use the term nutrient density, the most amount of nutrients per calorie. Well, he can put more information. It's information dense. So you listen to this and your head's going to spin. You have to listen to it several times because there's so much information, but it's good information. And here's some of the highlights. Heart disease is not a natural process, according to Dr. Fuhrman. If we live a healthful lifestyle, we don't get heart disease. And so he has some acronyms that I think are very apropos. One is the health equation. Health equals nutrients over calories. So that's a max amount of nutrients per calorie. So for example, a green vegetable or greens would have more nutrients per calorie, a very nutrient-dense food, very high in health benefit compared to oil. Oil has a ton of calories and a lack of micronutrients, or meat. He compares a chicken to a bagel because they have low nutrient density. And then he has another acronym called G-BOMBs. And so those would be things like garlic, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, seeds, all power foods. And the whole point of his review, and I think it's a very good article to read, and also I'll have links to it in my underneath the podcast that I've done with him, and also to his website and his books, is that if we eat a nutrient-dense diet that is basically very high in produce, unprocessed produce, those are the vegetables and plant foods, 90% plus or even more. The American diet is kind of ass backwards. It is about 5 to 10% produce, about 30% or so animal food, and about 55% processed foods. So that leads to very low nutrient density, and we get heart disease among all the other chronic diseases. So that needs to be reversed, and that's how he judges a society almost as their health, is that the more produce they eat, the 90% plus, the less diseases they have. So my name is Kirk Hamilton. This is the Staying Healthy Today show. As usual, below the video or podcast, I will have links to Dr. Fuhrman's site, a review of his literature, and a link to his articles. Sign up for my health letter. Sign up for my podcast. I'll talk to you soon, and you have a fabulous day.